mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never so we were to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, Daddy told me, get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old.
I imagine they'll pick a support here that actually deals with the Bat Rider. Because last game, like, we saw that Disruptor was not a perfect answer to that.
Shadow Shaman, Instant Hex.
Still not ideal, but can do pretty well.
I mean, they're going for a very push-heavy lineup still. Shadow Shaman, Death Prophet.
They do extremely lack initiation right now, but that won't matter if they are able to just barrel down lanes.
Yeah. Lycan.
So I was gonna mention Lycan is pretty strong against Shadow Shaman because you just run at him and you have multiple summons to deal with his single target shackle, and he's very good at double pushing.
Titan Hunter.
So we clearly see what BGJ's mindset is this game. They want the 5-man, they want to push your high ground at like 20-25 minutes, and they want to end the game fast.
And right now, I mean, LGD only has Tiny to kind of really deal with the lane pushes.
So they either need to go for more split push here, or they need to have some really strong high ground.
Yeah. I mean, Bat Rider is a really good counter against Death Prophet. If he's out of position, just pull him in, kill it off before Exorcism goes off.
So it looks like VGJ will ban a position 4. Although I have seen position 4 Bat Rider, I don't know if they think it's that.
Right now, I feel like VGJ has a really strong lineup. Tusk and Shadow Shaman give a really strong rotating pair, and Tide Hunter usually doesn't really need that much help in the offlane. You can always go in the jungle if the lane goes really badly.
LGD really needs to snowball lanes here. That's my gut feeling. Yeah. Their cores do not deal well with the 5-man of VGJ right now, and they do not have that much split push.
See what the final pick is?
They do think it's an offlane Bat Rider.
Banning out the Weaver. It's really...
They need a position 1 here that can kind of contribute to team fights. Well, also, they don't really have anyone that farms the map right now. I think Juggernaut.
They pick Gyrocopter. Oh, this is...
Okay, this is
extremely scary 5-man team right there. Or 5-man pushing team.
They can clear Ancients really fast with their lineup. Tidehunter and Gyro.
10 seconds remaining.
So it looks like LGD getting outdrafted here, unless they can really turn it around with his last pick.
Who is it? Is Razor. Definitely helps with dealing with the pushing, but...
So it is a position 4 Bat Rider then.
Interesting.
With a Lycan mid and a tiny offlane. I don't know how well these lanes will turn out.
How do you think the lineup of Lycan versus Death Prophet? Who does it favor? Or I mean, how well do you think Baby will be able to do?
Well, I think Lycan does pretty well against Death Prophet, but not when you're running into Rocket Barrage, Ravage with Shackles. There's just too much stuff going on for this Lycan effectively dish out damage. So I still think LGD really need to win the lanes and need to win them hard. They are going to go for that Razor versus Tidehunter matchup, which is extremely Razor favored. So I don't know if LGD will decide to dodge it or not. Oh, look, a lane. They're roll switching. So it's a tiny mid.
Ooh.
LGD with the mind games. So we're going to have a Razor off lane now and position 1 Lycan. It seems really greedy to me, Chenglo.
What?
It seems really greedy to me right now because this Batrider is not going to be super effective until he gets his blink essentially. Who do you favor this
right
game?
now, I still prefer VGJ's lineup. I think they have really strong laners. And I really like their rotating pair of Tuskar and Shadow Shaman.
So it looks like Tide's going for the top. Oh no, never mind. Okay, so introducing the players on LGD, we have Stand-in Not Ame on the Lycan, FY on the position 4 Batrider, Chalice on the offlane Razor, X Nova on the position 5 Disruptor, and last but not least we have Maybe on his mid lane Tiny. Next on the side of VGJ we have Kama aka Freeze as Death Prophet, Stylar as Gyrocopter, Yang as the Tide, Fade as the Tuskar, and Io as the Shadow Shaman. So look at this. The Lycan's actually going to be blocking for mid for the Tiny because he doesn't know where he wants to go. They're trying to get that Razor versus Tide matchup, and it looks like LGD will actually dodge it.
The battle begins.
Wait, no, never mind. This is actually Lycan mid.
Interesting.
He can do decent against that Prophet.
Maybe
Oh, okay. This is weird now.
Nope, maybe it's...
Oh, he's just trying to dodge the Tidehunter. He doesn't want to be laned against the Tidehunter, so he's running bottom.
Setting this Razor against that Tidehunter. Well, they're definitely... If FY gets a few more stacks on, they can definitely kill Tidehunter. Okay, no, but the gang's backing off.
He still needs a lot of... They're splitting XP, so he's gonna be a while before he gets level 2.
Oh, what? No, what they have? The Batrider TPing on bottom. Oh, pause out from Sylar. Seems like a little bit of network problems.
So it looks like we're gonna have a 3-on-3 here. I definitely think this lane's gonna favor BGJ a lot. It looks like but top lane isn't. So we shall see. Massive things coming out. They think that the other team could be hiding in the trees.
What about...
Alright, looks like we have our Gyrocopter back in the game.
in blood.
Oh, he's getting gone on bot lane. Still very, very low level. Everyone's level 1. But now he's half HP.
No goal for you. Think not.
Oh, going on Salar. Salar has 3 stacks on right now. They get a snowball to try and save him, get a stun off. But I think Salar's gonna fall first blood. Oh, good, nice block off. But FY still has vision, picks him off.
Got it.
Denying that invis rune.
And right now they're going in. They have shackles onto Chalice. He has 56 damage. Gets a stun off. One more hit, but he gets away. Salves up.
Io's actually in deep here. Chalice, that's that kill. We're seeing a lane switch here. Looks like Yang is running bottom. Oh no, Yang's gonna be mid, and then they're gonna rotate the Death Prophet bottom. Interesting. Musical lanes here.
I mean, Adhorn definitely does favor against Lycan, so it'll be an interesting switch. But they just keep sending Razor wherever Yang goes.
But the beauty is Tide walked here, so he can just TP to another lane right away. So we'll see if he chooses to do that.
Salar right now has 3 stacks on him, thinking about going in on him. Wisely backs up a little bit.
FY just being very annoying. The early game, I think this game is really going to be. The early game is really going to be decided by this Tuskar for BGJ this run. And Chalice just being a nuisance, denying every single creep.
Oh, they're going on a maybe.
One right click. Stick.
That's how oh. Nearly surviving with that magic wand.
Just what I need.
Top lane. Ame getting ran at, and he TP's away. TP's bottom. Not back to base, so he's gonna have a huge rocket coming at him, but
this missile hits him and the Death Prophet's nearby. So they know it's coming. It backs off a little. Cautious.
How much damage will he take? Oh, that's only like 75.
Going mid, Yang falls to the tailwind, they're rolling in, get double stun. Maybe he's probably gonna fall right here. And Chalice also falls.
Meanwhile, top lane,
1 for 2 trade.
FY takes out the Shadow Shaman on his own. That's a huge kill for a support Bat Rider.
But I mean, BJJ is definitely good fine with that. They took down both. Well, I mean, Tiny is offlane, but. Oh wait, no, they get both Tiny and Razor for a support.
So by the looks of it, they're giving a lot of space to this Bat Rider so he can get his Blink Dagger, which is actually going for first. Now we see a lot of lane swapping here. Tide wants to run away from the Razor, but Tide also wants to run at the Lycan. And Tiny wants to run away from the Death Prophet, so. Still a pretty even game at this point. Oh, look at these stacks being cleared by FY. He's not a support anymore. He's a core.
FY just farm up in the jungle.
It's a bounty. He's level 5 right now. Let's compare that to the to maybe's level 4.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Extra citizen popped on bottom lane. Probably just gonna have a siege creep. Doesn't seem like anyone's really coming down to defend this tower, so VGJ is gonna get a free tower out of this. And I think the LGD right now is just content with just farming out the rest of the map. Uncontested bottom.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
I think right now LGD is just trying to get everybody get their level 6 on everyone, and then try and make action after that. Tusk is TPing top. Shackle goes on to Chalice, stun, attack, and it seems like now VGJ is just gonna try and go for a top tower.
I did think that LGD's lineup would be way too greedy with the poor Batrider and three cores, but so far they're not doing that bad. They're only down by 1k. They have lost a tower though, and
probably gonna lose another one. FY is just one creep away from Lasso. Oh, there was about to get Chalice. Chalice has missile on him, gets trapped in by the ice walls, and he gets killed.
oh, that really,
trapped by kinetic field.
that really hurts. Chalice is not gonna have a good game, but we all know who the real opponent is, and that's the Batrider.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The
I think right now the game plan of VGJ is just get Shadow Shaman at level 6 really quickly, and then just alternate between using Exorcism and Serpent Wards to take down all the outer towers, and then kind of just establish control over the jungle, so they can't really farm out.
So VGJ is running mid again. Exorcism is up in 15 seconds if they choose to use it.
Yeah, and you can see Shadow Shaman just being top, just farming, trying to get that level 6 as soon as possible.
Gold for me.
Still pulling creep.
Alright, right now Tidehunter just coming bottom, trying to disrupt some of Ame's farm.
Oh, toss into Flame Lasso, and looks like Kama's gonna go down. They do snowball save. Are they gonna turn on maybe? It looks like maybe might go down here. Very close. They toss him again, and oh no! It looks like everyone on LGD lives with 1 HP. Tiny and the Razor both survive with just a sliver. Nice shard block. Gets tossed at, and he does fall. Wow, that was a very well executed fight by LGD.
Definitely I thought that fight was definitely turning towards VGJ's favor, but
who needs a blink back? Who needs a blink on Batrider when Tiny can just toss you? That was a very nice initiation by LGD. And that's Bat even closer to his blink dagger now. So I'm looking at VGJ's lineup. They look like they're going for mid lane. I don't think LGD can contest this. Hype, hood up on the timer. Ravage ready. They're not gonna kill this man. Disruptor almost 6 on the side of LGD. That's gonna be really key. They should probably just give this to him. He does buy the tome, so he'll have that ready for the next fight.
you see LGD is trying to avoid fights right now with Exorcism up. Even though it turned out well last time. But this time with Ravage here, it's
top lane.
not going to turn out as well.
FY.
Trying to pressure top lane. They see FY. FY is trying to see if he can lasso Sylar. Sylar, if he comes a little bit too far out.
Sylar's getting close to the tree line. Oh no.
Oh, FY
does he go
in, lassos him, pulls him back. Tusk is there to save him.
Tusk with the snowball save doesn't actually save him, but looks like everyone's just retreating now. They do have the static storm if choose to use it here. Huge static storm, but they do have Ravage, so they don't want to group up, and no one dies.
I mean, they still have Ravage up, and also Pipe. I mean, meanwhile, Razor's just pushing up on him.
But Tiny's also pushing out mid. So that was really nicely done by LGD.
But now Shadow Shaman hits level 6. They can easily just pressure top lane with. But they're teleporting 4 heroes top. Seems like they're trying to fight.
LGD might have something to say about that. Glimpse back into the wall of teeth, and looks like Yang is not going to pop the Ravage and going to die. Good decision. And I think with that kill, Bat's 100 away from his Blink Dagger. That's a very key timing for LGD. Yule's Scepter almost complete on the Death Prophet.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, now LGD with the net worth lead, albeit not by much.
We see Death Prophet has Exorcism coming up soon, and they still have Serpent Wards. Probably gonna rotate bottom, drop down the wards, and Exorcism and try and pressure this.
And they still have Ravage.
Top back.
So by most of it, they're sending Tide top to deal with the push, and they're just wards popped on bottom.
Seems like they're trying to. They don't really have anything to deal with this. They have really good wards right now. I see to kind of just scope out to make sure.
Getting gone on, but have they overcommitted? Tide is getting sucked. Bot lane, tower goes down. FY might be in trouble. Siphon Soul, and he goes down to Sylar. By the way, speaking of which, Sylar is actually the most farmed hero in the game, despite not having the best of early game. Maybe he's in trouble here. Oh, beautiful static storm, but falls. And that TP scares away Tomba, who could have actually killed.
I think LGD is definitely fine at this. They force an Exorcism pop, so that's 2 minutes where they kind of space the farm out, knowing that BGJ is not going to push, and they still also get Gyrocopter, and they might, however, might
get mid lane.
Razor.
Yeah, Razor's definitely dead. At least they got something out of the Exorcism. So we see the Tide opting to skip that blink and going straight to the pipe. Oh, meanwhile, hold on. Fight going on mid. Snowball save, but the Shadow Shaman is 1 HP. FY looking for a target to last, so no, it's on cooldown. And looks like everyone's just gonna happily back off now. So Chandler, I wanted to ask you about this Tidehunter's item build. He's opting to skip the blink and go straight for the pipe. The pipe. Do you like that decision?
I actually do. I think that's a really smart decision. They're just trying to kind of push down towers using Exorcism and Serpent Wards. They're not really looking to engage with Blink Dagger, so Tidehunter is just kind of staying in front so that if they try to initiate, he can just counter initiate with Ravage and also Pipe, which I think was more useful than kind of trying to start a fight by blinking in.
I see. So he's just basically meat shield and is like daring to engage.
Exactly. So he's more there just to counteract than rather. He's already going to be standing there. There's no reason for him to be in the back trying to blink Ravage.
So Blink Dagger ready on the Tiny. We do see 4 ults up on almost 5 ults in 40 seconds. Will BGJ try to do something with it?
I mean, top lane still has all the towers down, so I think probably just going to try and push out mid and then just rotate top.
And meanwhile, Smoke LGD, they're looking for a wraparound. LGD FY running up with his Blink Dagger. They see him, they go on him. Tuskar, he does snowball out, and this looks really bad for LGD now. Oh, he shot himself in. That was unfortunate. But doesn't look like anything will happen. Huge 3-man Ravage. Immediate set storm, and it looks like Razor will actually be able to run away. Oh, and fuels off on the Razor. Poor guy. And now look at this. Exorcism pop at the Ancient stacks. They're gonna farm this, and BGA is really happy with that. FY being cheeky and getting some XP, but he does get spotted, and he might be in trouble. A little too cheeky there by FY.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Can't just steal another team's XP right in front of their faces.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Death Prophet with that Solar Crest. Really good pickup.
So LGD looking to go mid. They're gonna go rush. I like this decision. They know that the other team's Ravage and Exorcism on cooldown and Serpent Wards, and they're gonna choose to make maximum use out of the time. I imagine they'll transition this into a tier 1 push right after. And I mean, BCJ kind of has to accept their losses. They're weak right now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Interesting. Kai's actually opting to just get that blink right now rather than finish that pipe.
Oh. That's it. Especially interesting because he just got a perfect 3-man Ravage off. But
I mean, I think right now one of the issues is that LGD's team is just very mobile. Razor runs insanely fast.
They
Lycan and also Bad Rider that are also all very mobile heroes.
I imagine LGD, I mean BGJ will set up for this top lane because that's the lane that's just constantly shoved in on their asses, and they haven't really been able to do much about it.
Pinging out bottom.
We do see a smoke coming. They're running straight at LGD. I wonder if LGD knows about this. I think they do because look how aggressive this Gyrocopter is playing.
But I think with all their ultis up, they're confident. Even against Aegis, they're confident playing really aggressive.
So it doesn't look like they'll get anything out of this, and it's really hard for them to start fights without any real.
Garo also got his BKB earlier, so he has the 10-second BKB lined up. I think right now it's BGJ's, aside from the Aegis, is kind of their prime time, kind of just push.
Echo Saber finished up on that tiny. Necro 3 on the Lycan. They look pretty strong right now, I'm not gonna lie. So interesting build, really interesting build by Gyrocopter. Going straight for the Black King bar after the drums. Usually you see them go for like a damage item, like a damage utility item, like an SNY, but he's going for BKB Butterfly, which is a huge commitment in terms of an item. So it looks like we're entering like a slow farm game, and I think this pace definitely favors LGD right now, considering that everyone on BGJ has their ultis. Lycan's he runs faster than the snowball. Oh, runs out.
Yeah, Shadow Shaman inside that, but they're gonna try and push down mid.
Meanwhile, look at LGD, they're split pushing the map so well. Mid's pushing in, bot's pushing in.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Lycan doesn't have his ulti for another minute, so they're TPing in, trying to defend this T2
yeah,
mid.
But they already lost a tier 1 bottom. They might lose this tier 2 mid. LGD kind of outmaneuvering BCJ right now. And that's the problem when you go for these high 5-man push lineups. It's just very immobile. FY with a haste rune. He could choose to lasso here, but he's alone. So I don't think he will.
He's probably trying to see if he can go on the Gyrocopter. Gyro pops that BKB.
What a bait by FY. And this
really good play. He knows that Razor may be off the map, so even just showing him, even without any intention, is enough to pop BKBs.
LGD are grouping. Are they going to choose a smoke here? There is a smoke on the disruptor. I think BGJ are kind of feeling pressured right now because all their ults are up and they just can't seem to get anything out of them.
You have Tuskar. I think if they can force the fight, they can force the fight top. Kama can just push down bottom. Oh nope, but they're just TPing back. Seems like both teams are very hesitant to fight each other right now.
So any big items coming up? We do see a BKB almost finished on the Razor, and the F1 Batrider is also going for BKB. Tiny is going for an SNY.
I mean that Lycan, the Aegis pops, but that Lycan is being a giant
they might see him right now. They do see him under that ward. Can they actually get him though?
They don't have any. They need a blink there on the Shadow Shaman. He just goes for him, knowing there's an easy kill. Able to lock him down. Io's able to just give up his life. Oh, he's actually saved by the Tuskar.
I feel like it's rather unfortunate that Shadow Shaman popped his wards there. He thought he was going to die too fast, not knowing that the Tuskar would actually save him.
But I think they're fine with that. I think with that they can transition them to a mid or top tower.
I think they push in both lanes and try to get both here.
I mean, they don't have Serpent's ward, so it's most likely only one of them has any chance of actually falling.
Both full HP. It looks like they'll be going top. I like that.
Gonna pop the Exorcism. Their gem on Tidehunter. Now the pipe has been finished. I think they're feeling more comfortable right now without Aegis. I think they're feeling more comfortable to actually take down the last remaining 2 towers on the side of LGD. Meanwhile, you see just kind of maybe an Ame
with the last one going straight on the Shadow Shaman, but Shadow Shaman doesn't have board, so he doesn't really care that much. And it looks like he will fall. And it looks like BGJ will just
whole game you just see Ame and maybe just kind of constantly pushing out these 2 waves, knowing that VGJ is trying to take down the towers.
Dude, Tiny going for the SNY. Still gonna have a lot of trouble getting kited, despite the status resistance because of all these spells.
Switch is playing. What is he playing? He's playing.
A lot of BKBs coming out on the side of VGJ. I mean, on the side of LGD. Look at the Lycan's item build. He's going for a hook. For a pipe.
The 3-man smoke, rotating onto mid, see if they can pick off the Razor.
This might actually be a fight here. I don't think LGD will expect this with Exorcism being on cooldown. They might be caught with their pants down. They're all under ward vision.
If they can pick off on Batrider, then they see Batrider, they're going in. With the walrus punch and stop the blink. Ooh. Blocks him in with the ice walls though, but they're gonna go take down FY. Enough, yep. But in the meantime, they're pushing top really hard. Lycan pops Necro 3 and also is gonna pop his ulti trying to push this down.
Tide is in deep. Tide's in very deep.
You just see top falling insanely fast. Top T3 is already down.
Oh my goodness. Lycan's getting gone on, but he is Wolf. And it looks like Dave is actually going down. This looks disastrous for VGJ. Tide buying back, but to no avail because he just BKB TP's out. And Lycan's out too. What a disaster.
Has been slain.
VGJ just got completely outmaneuvered there.
What a buyback from Razor. Realizing that VGJ had to run back to base. Buying back and forcing the issue.
Get a free Rax and also tower and 2 kills and I think 2 buybacks off of that.
Oh, I'm sorry, not the Razor, the Batrider bought back. And Roche is up soon, so this will be the next big fight. It looks like LGD will have a lot of items up by then. Pipe done. Will BKB be done? Nope. Not on the Batrider, but it will be done on the Razor. So the gold lead is only 1k still, despite taking a set of racks and a tier 3 tower. So these two teams are still pretty even in terms of who can win.
Garo finished up his butterfly, so.
Oh, that's a huge item for Jay. A heavy committal, going straight for the butterfly. He still only has 1700 HP though, so he can fall quite easily.
Looks like Bat's trying to get in position to see if he can get a pull. But
he gets scouted.
Seems like he maybe and Ame just constantly pressuring the towers.
And this,
yeah, it just falls within like 5 seconds. And just gonna run his way out.
oh,
Should be fine. Oh, blocked by Ice Path if you can get it. Nope.
Fade unfortunately going for the wrong target there. If he went for Maybe, who was TPing out, that would have been a for sure kill. That was rather unfortunate.
Right now, OGD is just doing a really good job splitting the map.
We see the pushing power of this Lycan coming to play. That's why they picked him. And not
like until Shadow Shaman has like a blink dagger, Ame knows that like he's not in really any danger. If he sees a snowball, he could just most likely outrun it. So he's really only scared of that Shadow Shaman instant stun. But without a blink dagger, he's not mobile enough to actually get him.
Roche is up, and I think both teams are looking for it. LGD knows,
they know that they can just TP bottom, so they're feeling confident they can take it down.
Batrider, last away the Tuskar. Will they have enough damage to burst them down? Yes, they will. Roche is very low though. I don't think they can make it in time. Aegis, they do get the Roshan kill. Hyde ravages 2 people. Batrider in trouble. He gets rocketed and he falls, but look at me. Meanwhile, Ame's pushing bot lane. Doesn't really care about this Tidehunter though.
Tidehunter just does not do any damage to him. Forcing a buyback from Tuskar.
Glimpse. Choose. He glimpses both of them. He looks like he's in trouble. Too ambitious there.
Radiant actually got that Roshan kill with Razor's pulse. Plasma field.
LGD thought they could fight with Ame pushing bottom, but they just died way too fast. Tide getting a nice ravage off on 2 heroes, and the Exorcism just melting the Razor.
I mean, they still forced a buyback out from Tuskar. And they got the Aegis kill, so I would say that was a good fight for LGD overall.
So maybe he almost has his next big item, which is MKB, but I don't think they want to fight into Aegis. If they wanted to fight into Aegis, now would be the time. Right before Ravage and Exorcism are up, but it's good. It's looking scary, Changlo. With an Aegis and Cheese and Ravage and Exorcism, do you think LGD can hold? Or will they have to split push?
I think it's best if Ame just tries to split push.
Is a great conductor.
LGD are all wait, there might be a fight here.
Congregating to top lane. Fight might is about to break out. They have vision on using that ward. Blinked in.
Oh! What quick reflexes. Batrider getting out the Tide.
Tide actually does not have his Ravage for another 9 seconds.
Shadow Shaman's falling fast. Tide's in the Static Storm. He's gonna fall without getting wrapped. Oh, that's a huge pickoff. Meanwhile, Razor getting gone on. Razor is gonna have to fall. Shadow Shaman has 100 HP and he lives. Looks like LGD with the glimpse back on the helicopter. He does have Aegis, but I think he's gonna die twice here, Chainlow.
They need to go and help him. Exorcism's still up for a little bit.
Gets lassoed. Don't have any damage though. And oh no, man.
Oh, it was a good fight.
Karma using the other hero and
I think it was a good fight for BGJ considering how it first started off. I think Tidehunter slightly jumped the gun a little bit. He had almost 15 seconds on his Ravage before when he tried to blink in. I think if they kind of played it a little bit slower, it might have been an even better fight for BGJ.
Doesn't look like LGD is particularly on the same page here. Like, they stuck around, they thought they could kill the gyrocopter twice, and then Ame just decided to TP bottom the split push. So, perhaps not on the same page?
Yeah. And Gyro is actually a really good hero to deal with the Lycan. With the flat cannon, just easily just kills all the creeps. And Shadow Shaman now actually has a blink dagger, so Lycan is not as safe as anymore if he tries to just push out lanes.
We saw though that Tiny really has trouble dealing damage out. Like the gyrocopter, he just basically barely scratched him that fight.
I think right now LGD just really lack lockdown. Sylar with the butterfly and Death Prophet just have so much mobility that they can just run circles around.
Smoke coming
maybe.
out. Razor might be in trouble here. Razor is in deep and
solo Ravage on the Razor.
I guess they didn't want him to get off his BKB, but now
they're just gonna try and transition this into high ground.
Exorcism and Serpent Wards are up, so they can choose to do this. Yeah, maybe realizes he needs the BKB. There's just too many things going on. Shadow Shaman, Ravage, Snowball. Needs a BKB badly. We see Army the Rat at work. Constantly pushing in side lanes. I'm actually really surprised VGJ didn't decide to just force a buyback here. They just
I think they're not confident with Ravage down for another minute. I don't think they want to go high ground. It's easy for FY to just pull someone.
Ward's getting dewarded. Sylar getting that boots travel, selling the face boots, which is really nice for dealing with the Lycan, who has been constantly split pushing in lanes all game long. You know, I'm also surprised there's no Lincoln spheres on side of BGJ. I guess they're so confident in the Tuskar snowball save.
Lincoln's actually really good against OGD. They only have 2 single target spells with, I mean, 3.
Glimpse,
but
static storm, or static field.
Yeah.
I mean, oh,
you can deal
smoke
with
on smoke action. Smoke on smoke action. LGD does have the high ground advantage. Instant blink by the Tuskar snowball.
Tide blinks it. Oh, Tide's waiting for BKBs to end before he ravages.
Tide doesn't have Ravage, and it looks like Shadow Shaman's gonna fall. Not much else though. Gyrocopter does fall to the Lycan. This looks disastrous for VG. Tide's kind of falling,
but Death Power was just doing so much damage.
Wait, they are committing deep though. I think LGD can turn this. Looks like VGJ did go in really deep. Whoa. It looks, yeah, he's in trouble. This looks really bad.
I think right now VGJ is just playing way too aggressive when Ravage is not down. Ravage is not up.
Yeah, I mean, did you see tied that fight? He blinked up like he had Ravage, and then I looked at his cooldown. There's 30 seconds left.
Same deal with like the earlier top fight. Even though that one turned out well, I think he kind of just blinked in. If he had Ravage, it would probably have changed how the fight went.
Sick. I want to mention something really cool. Maybe did. He blinked on the low ground over here, and he did a avatar on low ground.
Tiny actually might die here.
Ravage is up. Roach uses
old Ravages,
but status resistance.
Oh, it's a really good side field. Everyone on their team just like that. It's another 2.5 minutes where BJJ just kind of aren't really able to team fight properly.
Tiny has 60% status resistance right now, so that Ravage really doesn't do anything to him. Yeah, and look at that, 2 buybacks, 2 key buybacks on the Death Prophet and the Tidehunter being expended for nothing. Well, I guess not for nothing, they need to keep their racks alive.
One more bad team fight and they can just easily roll them over and just take off the Raxes with Lycan.
Changlo, look at Gyrocopter's item queue. Look what he's about to buy.
It's that point in the game.
These are desperate times, my friend.
I think right now they're just lacking damage. The build he went, it's super defensive. He has Lincoln's BKB and also Putu Travels.
Roche is up.
He just doesn't do enough damage at all.
This is the Refresher Shard Roche. I wonder who they'll give it to. Perhaps the Disruptor? Double Static Storm? But
I think they'd probably give it to the Razor. Refresher Shard.
Oh yeah, that's insane.
No. Give it to
they give it to Lycan for double Necronomicon, I guess. But
no, they gave it to the Razor.
Yep, that's
with this, I really don't know how BJJ is gonna fight this. I mean, double static Eye of the Storm. Aegis on Tiny.
Really bad that LGD got it because Shadow Shaman's probably the best Refresher Shard carrier in the game.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now they can just slow siege this. They know that Yang does not have his Ravage yet, so
look at those Necro units getting tossed though.
They get tossed in.
Toss him!
Force has him out. No, Ravage trying to save him.
Oh, it's just too much for get tossed in. That's not it. He's soul diamonds, but is it enough? He's getting melted, and he's actually really tanky, but that will be GG. I think Yang really regrets popping that Ravage earlier, but it looks like.
I mean, even if that Ravage, that fight would have still played out the same.
All right, for all of you who are watching, for all 5 of you watching, thank you for tuning in to me and to KS, Dota, and Changlo's stream. I hope you we are amateur casters, so thanks for bearing with us, but we hope you enjoy.